Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope you guys having a great NBA Tuesday, man. Anybody have tacos today? Anybody? I didn't. But anyway, man, let's talk about the Toronto Raptors versus the Brooklyn Nets. And if you watched last night's game and you thought you were gonna get more of that tonight, well, you was absolutely wrong. Yeah, I mean, hats off to the Toronto Raptors for coming out, man, and battling it in this game. Hats off to Brooklyn first because they was on something different tonight. They was on something different because, for one, the whole Dragic in the Toronto crowd was like, yeah, it's a little, you feel a little something. So you felt like he was had a little extra in him tonight. He did have 10 points, 4 of 8. 4 of 8, two assists, 2 rebounds. You can tell he wanted to get the Raptors a little extra just wasn't enough Okay, so Seth Curry in that fourth quarter just looked like he was just trying to take over the game. And you look at some of the shots, like you look at not only the long distance three, but the shot like where he literally almost threw it off the top of the backboard and it went in. Great shot, man. I felt like the Brooklyn Nets tonight was like we're not going out like we went last night. It was embarrassing. We're not having it. And I think they want to return the favor. You know, the Toronto Raptors blew them out on their home court, so they want to come back and get a win and spoil the Raptors' return of the fans at 100% in Toronto. They was on fire, especially at the end of this game. Man, it was a hell of a game. I want to just say hats off to the Nets because they're short-handed, and so are the Raptors. Don't get it twisted, but they tried their best to avenge themselves tonight. Fell a little short, but they were led tonight by Ashley Johnson gave them 19, Curry gave them 18, Thomas gave them 11, Dragic, like I said, gave them 10, Griffin gave them 9. But the Toronto Raptors. Now, before I get into the Toronto Raptors all the way, let me just say this. Scotty Barnes, my wife, yelled at this man so much while on live. She you ever see somebody quietly yell at somebody? She was trying not to be loud, but man, I'm with her on this because Scotty Barnes is a walking double-double. Like, he could just roll out of bed and get a double-double. And sometimes you're like, yo, just take over this game. It's yours. I think somewhere he got some point guard in him because you see it where he just setting up everybody, point, hey, go do this, go do that, go do this. It's like, yeah, that's cool, bro, but go get the basket, go get these two. Just go. Like, take this game. Like, I just feel like when he decides, it's going to click for him. Like, if he had a mentality of, I'm going to take over this game, I believe it's very little games he can't take over. It's just not in him. I don't know why. Like, I know he understands that he's a rookie and he don't want to, put too much and try to take too much shine from the vets and all of that. I get that. But sometimes I'm like, bro, like tonight he had 18 points, 8 of 13, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 8. And the 18 to me was like the gimme ones. Like, it was the easy ones he just put there. Like, imagine if he decided, I'm going to get these. I'm going to get these baskets. Man, this guy's walking 20, 25, 30 points a game. Like, this if he had that mentality, I don't even think and I don't want to throw no shade, but I don't think the Rookie of the Year competition would even be a competition. Like, you just see it, and sometimes you're like, man, just go take this. But anyway, the foul on Pascal Siakam was garbage. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. That was just blatant. And for a foul to be called at the end of a game with so much on, and it's his 6th foul. Like, I'm like, yo, what was that? Like, the guy clearly leaned into him and extended, and they called the foul on him. I didn't get that. That was one of the worst calls I've seen in a long time. Siakam did have 18. Gary Trent Jr. tonight, 6 of 17, but he made it. He made his money from the free throw line tonight. Every time he stepped up, because the missus is going, foul him again. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, he done hit about 7 in a row. Like, he do for a miss. But every time he stood up there, Jakim. I was just like, yo, like he, and to me, that's what good teams do. They gonna take what you give them. They're gonna take what you give them, and so many games, if teams just knock down their free throws, they win-loss record will be much better. Gary Trent Jr. First of all, they got the ball into his hand. He knocked them down every time. He led them tonight with 20 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. I still got him in the defensive player of the conversation. 1 year, like 1 year, the league gonna see what I see and put this man, because they had to put him on Seth. And when they started to put him on Seth, they started forcing other people to have to make plays, and he pretty much handled his business against Seth Curry tonight. Flynn gave you 15. To me, Flynn got away from what he do best. I ain't gonna say what he do best, but what I seen from him last night, the ability to drive in, penetrate, break down the defense, force the defense to collapse, and kick it out. He wasn't doing that. He was hovering around the 3-point line. And to me, I'm like, yo, that's cool. We know you can make threes, but you got to break down that defense. So shout out to him. Thad Young with a big corner three. I really like his presence. It was one time, though, I was like, yo, dunk that, because with the layup he missed. I'm like, dunk, please, don't be playing around. Go ahead and handle your business there. Boucher, only 19 minutes tonight. Didn't see a lot of him, but when he was, they gave you 8 points, 6 rebounds. Boucher, you know he's one of my favorite on Raptors. He did a thing, always with the energy and effort. Precious only 18 minutes tonight. You had high minutes from Flynn, high minutes from Barnes, Gary Trent Jr. high minutes, but at the same time, for a guy like Flynn, those minutes are crucial. That's why I was saying I want him to do certain things, because you want him to be able to grab more minutes, and earn those minutes, because the potential of what he can do is there, but he just got to do it. All in all, though, man, I like the fact that the Raptors, second game of a back-to-back. You know Brooklyn was gonna come out hungry. I don't give a damn if this is not their stars playing, but still, they NBA players, and the way they got mollywopped last night, I'm quite sure they were gonna respond. They were gonna respond with some damn pride, and that's how they responded tonight. They knocked down some shots. The Raptors didn't have a lack of defense. It was just the fact that the Brooklyn Nets were just not going to go out like that again. So, all in all, though, man, if you watch this game, if you joined the live, thank you for joining. And this was a hell of a game. I enjoyed everything about it, all the way down to the wire. The Raptors, they coming. They don't woke up, all right? They don't woke up now, all right? Then they're going to get OG back. They're going to get Steady Freddy back. You're going to get some of those key components back, and the team is going to really, I think they're going to be ready for that playoff push. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see how all this boils down. So, with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great.